Welcome to JJ Live Learning. Let's have experience be your guide. Today agenda is install and configuration of DHCP server and client configuration setup and DHCP excluded address assigning. The final one is IP reservation. So what is DHCP? DHCP is nothing but Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's a service which is used to publish the IP address to your client networks, which is connected on your network segment. The port number of the DHCP is 67 and 68. The 67 will be assigned to the server and 68 will be assigned to the client port number. How the DHCP process will be started from the client to the DHCP server. The process done between the client and the server is called as DORA process. The DORA is nothing but discover, offer, request, acknowledgement. So how the process will be started here? The first process is discover. The client will be asking the IP address from the DHCP server, whether you have IP address or not. The second process is the DHCP server offer the IP address. That is, the DHCP server telling to the clients, I am having the IP address, will you accept my IP? The third process is request. The client will be requesting to this DHCP server, please give the IP address on your end. The final process will be acknowledgement. The client will be receiving the IP address from the DHCP server. That IP address will be registered on the DHCP and it will update it to your DNS server. So this is the process done between your client and the DHCP server. The DORA process will be done at the back end. So once again you can see the DORA process here. So the components of DHCP is DHCP server, DHCP client, DHCP relay agent, IP address pool, subnet mask, lease time and gateway. All those things we are going to see on the live practical. So what are the benefits of the DHCP server? Assigning the IP address to your end networks in an accurate manner. So there is no IP address conflict will be done on this DHCP. Automation of IP address in administration, reducing the work and efficient change management will be done there. So now let's start the installation part. Just go to the server manager, select add roles and features. On the roles and features, you have to select role based and feature based installation. It shows your DHCP FQDN and the IP address of the DHCP server. Just enable the DHCP server on your roles. The default features and dependency application will be added here. Just give next. Now we can install the DHCP service. The installation will be completed successfully. Now go to the server manager. On the exclamation icon, you have to complete the DHCP configuration by getting the domain administration privilege. Just get the administration authentication. Now we have to configure the DHCP by giving this command dhcp mgmt.msc. Your DHCP service will be open here. That is, wizard will be open on here. Select your FQDN. Now we are going to configure the DHCP for your IPv4. Select the IPv4. Now create a new scope. For your scope, you have to give a name and you are adding a IP address, that is start IP and end IP. That is the ranges of the IP address which is assigned to your client side. So I am giving the IP address 10.0.0.100 to 10.0.0.150. The default subnet mask will be assigned here. If you did any subnetting, the value will be changes on your subnet mask. The next one is excluded address. The excluded address is nothing but we can block the specific IP address or a group of IP address on the IP ranges. If you want to block the specific IP, you can block here, otherwise just leave it. So how many days that IP address will be assigned to your client ends? By default 8 days the IP will be registered on here. After 8 days the IP address will be changed. So the next option is advanced configuration of the DHCP. If you give yes, you can set the default gateway IP address as well as DNS IP address on here. If you give no, the client will be receiving only the IP, not a gateway and DNS IP address. So at present we are giving no and give finish. The DHCP configuration will be completed successfully, but we have to activate the scope. So select the scope and give activate. Now you can see the ranges, that is 10.100 to 150. How you can see the output on your client side? Just go to the client, go to the network adapter, go to the properties. In IP version 4, already the IP is assigned here by statically. Static IP is assigned here. Just give obtain IP address automatically and select obtain DNS server automatically. Once you give this option, the DORA process will be done at the backend. The client will be hitting the DHCP server and it will receive the IP address from the DHCP server. Now you can check the output by giving the command ipconfig /all. Once you give this command, hitting the server, finally the IP address will be received. The 10.100 IP address will be received from the DHCP server. The second concept is excluded address, that is we are going to restrict the some IP address on your ranges. Give new exclusion range. I am adding the IP address 10.0.0.100 to 10.0.0.105. Totally the 5 IP address will be restricted on my excluded area from the given range. So the 10.0.0.106 is the IP address will be assigned to the end system, that is the start IP for the end system. You can see here. Now go to the client side. Just release the IP address, flushing the DHCP IP and renew the new IP address from the DHCP server. So release is the command to remove the IP address and renew is the command to getting a new IP address from the DHCP server. So you will get the IP address 10.0.0.106 is the IP address should be registered on my client due to blocking of 10.0.100 to 105 on the DHCP server. Now the final one is reservation. Through the DHCP we can send a IP address to the particular PC through the MAC. With the help of client MAC address, we can assign a particular IP address to the particular client PCs. So for the user HR, I am assigning the IP address is 120. This IP address will be assigned to the particular PC. So go to the client and check the MAC ID of the client PC of the user HR. So note down the MAC address. That MAC ID should be added on your DHCP reservation area. So for this MAC, 10.0.120 is the IP address will be assigned to your client. So once again you can flush the IP address, that is release the IP address from your PC. And give the command renew. You will receive the IP address from the DHCP server from the reservation point. Now you can get the output on your client 10.0.120. So Thanks for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and give a like and comments to us.